Hey ladies, it's Barbara, your menopause drama mama, and today I am going to talk to you all about ways that you can decrease that sciatica pain that you've been getting in your ass. And I am telling you, it is so uncomfortable, and if you are going through that right now, I totally feel for you. My sister Deb is having this huge bout right now with it. And yesterday she actually went to the ER. So, hopefully she will be able to get better soon and get rid of that horrible pain. But for now, I am going to tell you what I did in getting rid of my pain. And I hope these will work for you too. Now, nutrition wise, the one supplement or vitamin that totally helps your nerves is in the B vitamins. So you have your B6, and B6 actually helps make that myelin sheath that is over your nerves. So that one is a really good one to take. The B12 is another one, and you want B1. Now these should be in like a natural form, and I have this, it's Blueprint Nutrition, and I don't think you can't buy this like on Amazon. This is actually something that my husband got because he had nerve issues, especially through his legs and his feet. So this is one of the things that they gave him, and it's a powder. And these are the vitamin Bs that you want to be able to take. So B2, this is as riboflavin. B6 as pyridoxal 5-phosphate. So if you're looking, and I will look to see if I can find them on Amazon in these forms, and then I'll list them below in my description box for you. And the other one is B12, and B12 should be taken as Methylcobalamin. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but and then this also has some magnesium in it, but it's got your beetroot powder, pine bark extract, and horse chestnut. So this is the B series that you should take. And like I said, I will see if I can find them on Amazon in these forms for you. Because this is what you're most likely deficient in, because this is what your nerves depend on, the nervous system. Another one is magnesium, and magnesium helps your nerves and your muscles to calm down. It's like a de-stressor for them. So when you have magnesium, and like I've shown in the past, I take the magnesium glycinate at nighttime, and this like signals your muscles to relax, and it will help deter muscle spasms and things like that that are like impinging on that sciatic nerve. So this is a big one to take. And magnesium in the form, this is what I did in taking it with the Epsom salts bath. And so I love Dr. Teal's. And so these are just, they have so many awesome scented Epsom salts. And so like this one is the eucalyptus and spearmint. So I fill up my tub and I put this in there, and I would soak, and probably soak for a good half hour. They also have like rosemary mint. This is a really nice scent. The hemp seed oil. This is really nice. And I also have right now the deep marine sea kelp mineral soak. So this is really nice. All of these are scented, and they just have such a calming effect. And then, like, I'm out of the actual Epsom salts bag, but my absolute favorite scent is the ginger and clay, but I still have the foaming bath. So those I would put in I'd pick my scent and then fill my tub up and just soak in there. And so I knew that I needed to stay in there to help those nervous system and the muscles relax. I would just bring my Bluetooth speaker in my bathroom, and like I love listening to like Dr. Wayne Dyer, so I would put on one of his speeches or whatever when he would be doing seminars, and I would just sit there and listen to him. And so then not only could my body relax and be able to absorb this magnesium to help my muscles and my nerves, I could listen to him, and it soothed my body. Now the other thing I also do is I have magnesium lotion, and I also have a magnesium oil. So it depends on which one I want to use, but I do leave these on the back of my bed because also, like I've said in the past, sometimes if I get wake up and my shoulder hurts or something, I will use these. But this you can literally just, put the lotion on whatever area hurts, and then, rub it in and let that just soak there so it can help relieve all that tension that's going on in that nerve. Also, you want to be able to take for supplements your D3 and K2, and also, calcium, again, because these will help support your bones and your muscles. And we want to be able to also take down the inflammation, and you're going to keep getting more and more inflammation if you can't get rid of that pain that's going on from that nerve being compressed in, from somewhere in this area or on this area, whichever side is bothering you. And it goes down the leg and around the knee and down, to your feet. Take down that inflammation, ladies. Use turmeric, ginger, and this way you can, because, there we go. In order to help get rid of that problem, you've got to drive down that inflammation in your body. Also, you want to enhance, again, that creatine for your muscle strength. And today, I'm going to show you, some stretches to do, but you want to also build your muscle, and I'm going to show that in one of my next videos on the exercises that you can do to help finally, when you get rid of that pain, to help support all these muscles around, the abdomen and your back and your butt and your legs, so this doesn't keep occurring in your life. Another thing that was a game changer for me is a TENS machine. And I think this was only $20-something on Amazon, and so I'll click that below. And these little pads here, I only use 2 of them, so I would just have it hooked up to one side. And I would put one of the pads, probably where the pain was almost the worst in my butt area. So I would put one pain patch there, and then I would do another one up here, but never ever go across the spine with the TENS machine. And then you can also, once you do that and you're having the same kind of pain going down your leg, just move it and then start it all over again, and let that vibration is basically what this is doing. It's kind of signaling to your nerves and your muscles also to stop being tense and let go and release, so that sciatic nerve isn't being compressed in there, wherever it's being compressed in your, this area. So this was a big game changer. And one other thing that I used, and I would do this at night, because at night I would wake up in god awful pain. And I would get out of bed and I would lean up against my wall and I would use my gua sha tool. You know, I have a couple different ones, but like this one, I would stand up against the wall because I'd be in so much pain. But I would go, say like from wherever the pain would be and go across and just keep going across. And then I would go down also to try and release that pain. And, you know, I probably had to do this for a few days and my butt ended up having bruising on it, but I did get rid of that whole sciatic pain. So this was a huge game changer in the middle of the night for me. Now, before going to bed, you know, I would do my stretches. But one other thing I want to say for you ladies, HRT is also a game changer for sciatica pain because estradiol, our estrogen, it feeds our nerves, it feeds our muscles, it feeds our bones. So, like I always say in all my videos, and I'm not saying you want to go on it, but there are more reasons to go on it than not to go on it. And breast cancer should not even be in your thoughts of, you know, this causing that. So you can go back to other videos that I have, and I have links in the bottom debunking that theory. And more doctors are coming out now saying HRT is great for women. So estrogen is a game changer in our lives after menopause. And you're not going to get like the full estrogen amount that you had in your younger years. You only get up to 1 milligram, and it starts at a 0.5 milligram. So there's a 0.5 milligram, there's a 3/4 patch, and there's also a 1 milligram. So, and all three of those will not induce you to have your period again or anything like that. So, and also I just want to make a quick notation on this. I had a friend say something to me that she heard that estrogen caused weight gain. It does just the opposite. And if you are still gaining weight on estrogen, it's because you are not getting enough. So if you're at a 0.5 milligram twice a week and you're still gaining weight, then you would have to go back to the doctor and have them change your prescription to like 3/4 or 1 milligram. So that's a big game changer. And like I said before, weight gain is a huge problem with the sciatic pain because that weight is compressing all on our nerves, on our muscles, and then we become sedentary, and you know that is a huge compression on all the muscle and nerves here. So anyway, now I'm going to move on and I am going to show you the stretches that will help you the most. Now, one of them is just, you know, up against the wall. You want to stand, and only whichever side your pain is on, so if your pain is on the right side or the left side, have your left or right hip, I'm sorry, I'm just getting mixed up here on my directions. So have your right hip up against the wall if the pain is on the left side. And you would then just lean in a little bit. Push that hip in a little bit to the wall and get that stretch in there. And if it's on the other, you know, if the pain is on your right side, then do the same thing and just, you know, hold up and then lean slightly in to the wall. So that's one stretch that will help you with this sciatic compression that's going on and causing all this pain in your body. Another one that I would do before bed is my hip flexor stretch. And I would, I was in pain, so I was always holding onto my wall. So maybe, hopefully you have a wall near your bed that you can do this. Because I couldn't get on the floor when I had that problem with my sciatica. So put one leg behind, in a kneeling position, and then have your other leg up, and then stretch into it. And you will feel that hip flexor stretching here. And that will help you with the sciatic compression also. And then always do the other side. So this way you would see here, you just go like, put your leg in a kneeling position, your other leg a little further forward, and then stretch out that hip flexor. Now I would do those stretches at least for 30 seconds and on each side. And then the other stretch for you to do is on your bed, just sit and then lay back like this, and then bring one leg up and stretch. And then do the other leg also and stretch. So do those stretches for at least 30 seconds on each side. So I think right now that is all I have on explaining to you how you can take different supplements that will help alleviate this problem of your sciatic nerve and the deficiency, that is leading into the nervous system and why this is happening. You want to be able to do these stretches to get rid of the pain. And then the final step on all of this will be exercises that you need to do to increase your muscles. And, and by increasing your muscles, that'll help increase your bone density. And that will help you so you don't go through this again with your sciatic nerves. Because you want the stronger muscles around so that nerve cannot get compressed in this area. So that will be my next video, and I will show you how to do a few exercises that will totally help you out once you get past the whole pain of the sciatic nerve. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos from me. And tell a friend if she's going through the same thing you are. Send her my way and let her watch these videos for herself. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world, because every day should be a perfect day for us. I mean, we are alive, so let's be grateful. And I want to see you in my next video. Love and hugs, ladies. Mwah.